This is another episode on Bishop Alexander Kipsang Muge's death. But this one, we are going to concentrate on two people. One is a milk driver whose lorry had an accident with Bishop Muge's. The other one is Honorable Peter Habenga Okondo, a cabinet minister then. They have three things in common. First of all is that they committed small crimes. Two, they were the fallback. And three, they belong to my tribe. Now, this let me start with the driver. Those who are there will realize that when Bishop Muge died, there was a government policy of supplying free milk to primary school kids. This milk was in form of UHT by KCC. And a lot of education officers, head teachers, education officers and so on, had a history of stocking that milk. You visit such a person, you'll only drink black tea if you so wish. That milk was not a problem to them, especially fresh milk. Now what happened to this driver is that he had made arrangements with some unknown people to steal milk from government store. Milk was to be stolen and stored elsewhere. So he stole milk, he was given, in fact he was not the thief, but he was the driver of the vehicle. But you know, he was made to understand it is stolen milk, so it was his duty to move the milk from point A to point B, and he had to do it very fast. So that is his only mistake. If he had to be taken to court, he would be charged with two things. One, he would be charged with stealing government property, that is the milk, school milk, Nyayo milk. And two, he would be charged with overspeeding. Leaving the place where the milk was to wherever he was to take it, he drove the vehicle faster than he was supposed to. So those are his two mistakes. Then upon reaching Kipkaren area, he saw a vehicle coming from the other direction. It was not a pre-planned, it was not anything, it was just coincidental that he was there. And it was the decision of the driver of the vehicle, who himself was the bishop, to try and overtake another vehicle, and they met. When they met, this milk thief tried to turn to the off-road on his left. And at the same millisecond, the bishop had also planned to get off the road to his right. If one of them would have kept to the road and the other one would have left the road, there would never have been an accident, or even such a serious accident. So they met a head-on collision. But the bishop's vehicle, he was driving, so he was hit by the steering wheel, causing blood in his mouth and nose. So this person was taken to court and for careless driving. He was followed into jail because during my presentation of TJRC, a witness told me and Wafula Buke, is a witness who was in jail with this driver, told us both, me and Wafula Buke, that this man had expressed, this witness was in jail with the driver, and he had told us that he had expressed fear concerning his life. It had been made known to him that he would not come out alive. I do not know what evidence he gave, because when the driver was sure that he would not come out alive, he had told his cellmates some things, and that is why one of the cellmates had come to give evidence to the TJRC. But he never told me, and maybe he never told Wafula Buke what he was told, but he said that when they was in jail, the driver used to express fear for his life. Why did they want to kill him? It was to kill the story. You see, if he would have come out alive, the way the person who allegedly killed Gama Pinto came and it is now obvious that he was the fallback guy. So if this fellow dies, pursuing the case would be a bit hard. Now we go to the famous fellow, Peter Habenga Okondo. Peter Habenga Okondo was an MP somewhere in Busia. I don't know which place it is, but he was an MP there, as well as a minister in the Moi government. Bishop Muge and others, those who are fighting for the second liberation, were going around the country to look for support. But when it came for the turn for them to go to Busia, the district commissioner there had told them that he will not grant them permission to have a public meeting in his area. Then out of the blues, it was not pre-planned, but out of the blues, Bishop Muge remembered that he was the acting bishop of Katakwa. So he said, I'm going there to have crusades, and having a religious crusade, I do not need anybody's license. Those days when you had a meeting, public meeting of 5 or more people, you had to get a license to hold that meeting from provincial administration. So he said he is not going to get the permission because he was a bishop of Busia, and so he needed no permission for a crusade. Now everybody was tongue-tied, everybody was, especially those in the government, they were unable to react, and then Okondo, in a typical political situation that time, told him not to come, and if he comes, he will see fire and may not come out alive. Take the word, may not come out alive. So he was not sure. And then that is when the Nyati House people sent people from the anti-surveillance team. Obviously Okondo was not connected, because you can remember the case of Jacob Juma. Jacob Juma was my junior. I went to Bungoma High for my advanced level, but Jacob Juma went there several years later. You know, when he said, if I die, so and so should be blamed for my death, that was a careless thing, because someone else can kill you. Even if the person doesn't know you, the person may be hating the person you have mentioned. So he will kill you so that the other person be blamed. So that is when the Nyati House people came. I was talking about him being innocent, and they killed him so that Okondo can be blamed. I wanted to say this, that political assassinations, you do not tell the person. You do not tell the person in advance, because, unless somebody doesn't know about political assassination, you do not tell somebody, I'll kill you, and then kill him. So it was only that Peter Habenga Okondo said that Nani may not come out alive, and they used that opportunity. This is an episode about the two. Keep on watching. I'll give another episode concerning other issues. Remember, I had said that the Muge, there is 6 to 9 episodes, long episodes, which I'll record one by one. This is specifically connected to the two people who committed misdemeanor, but they were convicted maximally. That is, they committed small offenses, but they suffered more, second only to the family of the bishop. Keep on watching. Thank you.